Hi everybody, I'm on Restream tonight, so it automatically clicks over to me. So luckily, I wasn't doing anything embarrassing because that could be slightly uncomfortable, couldn't it? I'm just checking everything's okay. I've got this mic on tonight, so hopefully that's okay. I'm just looking through, making sure everything's actually working because I haven't checked it. We've been running a poll at the moment because last night we kind of finished the Gundam. Wait, it's Thursday. Yes, so last night we kind of finished the Gundam figure, kind of through no fault of stress. I'm telling you, four episodes on the Patreon and YouTube members channel, 4 lots of stress, and I really am talking big time stress. I mean, if you watch them, if you are a member, you can vouch for how how stressful I was. Hi, Christopher Grantham.
Let's give it up big time.
Why is it not playing you? Let me try that again.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
So you know I can't continue until that's done. That was weird, wasn't it? Yeah, I was. Yeah, that Gundam model. It was one of these real grade Gundam models. Oh my god, how much stress! So we finished the Gundam. We haven't done any of the weapons yet. So at the moment, the Gundam is in its box, and there it shall stay for a little while until the stress levels drop. It took about we did about 2 weeks worth of not doing it because of how stressful it was. And then stupid me today decided he was going to do pack 10 of the Ferrari build. And that was really stressful as well. I think it was 2.5 hour build, really hard to get some screws in. Everything went in okay. And the only problem I've got is I can't get the bonnet to shut completely. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that. I think I might have to use some of that steel stuff and just glue that bonnet shut at the front. So I'm not interested in what's the cooling fans anyway. I just want to see the engine. I can't think of a fix without taking it apart. But imagine my dismay, and I'm surprised no one's boarded up in chat if you've watched that video today. But one of my motors in the Ferrari has snapped off. The wire has snapped off the motor end, not the clip end, the motor end. God knows how that's happened. So one of my doors isn't going to open. It's only going to have one open door because, again, I'm not taking the thing apart just to fix a motor. So I was absolutely gutted. So today, stress levels through the roof again. I'm glad that pack 11, which I've got down there of the Ferrari, is going to be a lot easier. We're just working on the back section. But, 2 days of it. 2 days. That's what I've had. 2 days of stress. I must say, happy birthday, Justin Nikolai, for Sunday. Now, Justin, come on the screen, goddamn you. Justin, you're down in Australia. Now, Justin, you were the one that managed to get a picture for me of my old house in Campbell Road, wasn't you? Just before the stream today, I was having a look at that because it got sold recently. So I could actually talk about stalking. I could do a virtual tour around my old house. Now, I was going to say I moved into the house in 1973. No, I didn't move into the house. I was born into the house. Not in the house, but into the house in 1973. I came back to England in 1978. So I don't really remember much. If anything, I don't remember the house at all, but I do remember the paddock that we had opposite, which had a cricket ground and stuff like that. So it was nice seeing those memories. And it did make me want to have a look back in my old stomping ground in South Australia to see how things are looking at the moment down Elizabeth Downs way. But I was born in the Lyell McEwen Hospital, if anyone's in South Australia. I think I've mentioned that before. But happy birthday, Justin. And while we're on the subject of Down Under, you're going to love this one. I don't know if I can share screen. I'll share this. Let me just see if I can do this. Share screen. That one there. Share to there. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to be able to do this. When this channel first started, way back before the Never Never, before the Dark Times, before the Empire, this channel was branded by a guy called Vince Steele. Okay, now you've seen Vince's artwork because it's everywhere. It's in the clock in my workshop. It's on the mat in my workshop. It's on the pub sign outside my workshop. Vince has basically done all of the caricatures and artwork for the channel. Now, Vince, I believe he went for a thing where he had cataracts and stuff, so he had to knock that on the head for a little while, but he's back and raring to go in full business again. So if you are looking for branding for your channel or anything like that, he is available. This is the new one he's done of me. He basically said, that I'm not trying to look like Iron Man anymore. I'm growing gracefully, gracefully. So he's updated my picture for me. As you can see, he's crossed out to 2018 and put 2024 on there. But if you do have any needs like that, all his prices are on his website here. And I'm going to give you a link to his website. It's Art by Vince. And there's the QR code. You can scan that, give him an idea of what you're looking for. And I'm sure he'll negotiate with you something and all that. All the rates and stuff he's got are on his channel as well. And his channel is here. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Art by Vince. But absolutely brilliant. He has single-handedly, let me put that back up there, single-handedly branded this channel. And I guess when he first did that first picture of me with the R2-D2, never realized that, you know, how many years later is this now? God, how many years later is it, Vince? 6, 4, 8, like 8 years later, we're still using it. It's like the main thing on the channel. So forever in your debt for that, Vince. So thank you very much for that. Once again, there's the QR code for Vince. Another thing that's been going on is I finally got my my Twitch channel back. I was locked out my Twitch channel for ages, and I don't know why. So I've been working on trying to get that back. So if you are on Twitch, this is my QR code for my Twitch channel. You'll probably find 2 World of Waynes if you search me, because I had to make a new one. But I missed my old one, so I'm back to my old one. In fact, I'm actually streaming on it tonight. So that's my Twitch channel there. God, this is like QR code corner. I will pick up chat in a minute. You know what I'm like. We have been running a poll tonight, as I said. What we're going to be doing on the member stream now that that Gundam model is safely locked away in a box. You know, like you get a scary book and you put it in the fridge, like in Friends or something like that. That Gundam's too scary. It needs to go in the box. If a model is getting too scary for me, I just put a cloth over it. It's not getting too scary anymore. So 87 votes at the moment, and I'm going to leave it running because it's neck and neck between the Spaceballs Eagle 5 and continue the Enterprise refit. The Ares 1B is in last place, and we've got a print and make the rocket ship Ajax. That's a free print file, so anyone can join in with that one. You can print the free rocket ship Ajax. Massive model this is. You're going to need either a filament or a resin printer, and we can build that together. But I'll leave that running, and we'll see where we get at the end of the stream for that one. Okay, I'm just looking down my list. You know what I'm like. Okay, you'll be pleased to know that tomorrow, I said Agora Models Week has ended this today after that Ferrari. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the Lancaster build, and I have got the next Lancaster here. The reason I'm going to do this tomorrow is I'm probably going to have it done in about 5 minutes. There's not a lot to do at all, but now I've committed myself to doing a video for a video per magazine. I'm sure I'll find something interesting to fill it up. It is going to be a short video tomorrow. And as you can see, the box is tiny as well. And if anyone is doing the Lancaster, they want to know what's coming in stage 16. Again, it's just some more parts there. So I go down to my newsagents on Wednesday to make sure that I can get this. So that's done. With the weather reports at the moment, I didn't do a video, but I did take a picture of my thermometer. Check this out. Look at that. It's like 16 degrees Celsius, or what's that, 62 is that Fahrenheit? It's quite pleasant in the UK. I've been sitting outside today. I've mowed my garden. I've been doing a bit of gardening. So summer's coming. And for that reason, you're probably going to hear me turning the aircon on and off because it does get quite hot in here now. It's starting to get hot in here. And because we're not showing off our shark builds, our Bruce Stannart's Sprueverse Challenge shark builds, I'm not going to show you that tonight, although I have teased the patrons with it. Hang on a second. And channel members. But I have taken a real big close-up tonight. So you will see, probably near the end of the stream, a very, 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 very close-up, which you won't be able to tell what it is of the build. So I'm not giving anything away, but you can see that I'm getting on with it. So I've done quite a bit of work on that. So just teasing, just a little tease. That's what it's going to be, just a little tease. Again, looking down my list, have I done everything now? I think we've done everything now. I'm sure there's something I'm missing out. Oh, let me tell you, I normally tell you what I've got here at the moment as well. So I've got pack 3 of the for Agora models. I've got pack 3 of 3. The rain in Spain stays mainly on Wayne. 3. I've got pack 3 of the Ferrari 250 GTO. I've got the next Mercedes. It's a massive box. Look. pack 8 of the Mercedes 300 SL. I've got the Titanic pack 17. I think that's the next Titanic. As I said, I've got Agora Models LaFerrari pack 11. I've got the next Corvette Stingray. And then I've got the Millennium Falcon, the DeLorean, 2 Enterprise, Robocop, the Fan Home Optimus Prime, and the Alien build. That's everything that I've got here at the moment. I know a lot of you were expecting instructions for the Agora Models Optimus Prime Pack 12. And believe me, I've been looking at the site today as well. Actually, I've been looking at the site since Wednesday to see what we're going to be doing, but there's nothing on there. So I haven't got a clue, but I'm sure I'll just turn the aircon on. But I'm sure that's going to be coming out soon. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be able to see what that's going to be looking like. But can't wait to finish that. As a matter of fact, we've got a few models finishing. The LaFerrari is almost finishing. The Rossi bike, when I get round to it, is almost finishing. And the Optimus Prime's almost finishing. That's 3. I really need to learn to speak properly. But there you go. Oh, hobby time. Did you get it as well? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that because I haven't looked at chat, you see. I've only just started to look at chat. All fun. You thought it was Tom Hanks in Castaway. You got Tom Hanks shrunk a bit. Storm Gaming, waiting. You cancelled your Millennium Falcon, not paying 69 quid for it. Not a chance. Is that, see, the price rises? It's weird because I notice this myself. I get the notifications about the price changes as well. And like, you can understand if the price is going up a pound a stage, but then when you calculate that by 100, that's £100 plus extra shipping costs on top of that. That's a lot of money just for a pound uprise. So, the actress that played Newt is in her 40s now. I think she's doing a lot of convention scenes now. I got a new follower on Facebook, which I'm absolutely chuffed about. It's a guy called everyone must know him, Eddie Deason. He played Eugene in Greece, and he was in War Games. He played the computer nerd in War Games, and he's just been in loads. Yeah, a lot of people know him as the know-it-all kid from Polar Express. He did the stop motion and the voice of that kid in the Polar Express. But I was chuffed that he's following me on Facebook. That's brilliant. Perrin Williams, is the LaFerrari harder to build? Pack 12 is going to be a big pack. I wouldn't say it's a hard build, Perrin. The hardness about it is pretty much like the F40, is that the instructions are really hard to make out where things are going. That it's really hard to read the instructions. Also, we haven't tested any of the electrics now. And as I said, with that motor lead coming off, I would have to take the whole thing apart to fix that, which I'm not going to do. It would have been good if we could test it as soon as the doors are on, being able to test it then, and then figure out if we've got any issues then, because that must have been loose in there. Because I haven't put any pressure on it. I haven't touched it since the last time I used it. So that's what's making the build really hard. Plus things like, we're putting the bodywork on, but if that cooling fan at the front was not fully pushed down or whatever, your bonnet's never going to shut. So it's just a weird way of building it. There is a lot to do. I mean, it's one of my favorite looking cars, to be honest with you, out of all the builds I've done. But it is a challenge, and I suppose you get more of a sense of achievement when you finished it because of that. But yeah. The couple more you wanted was a bit there. So John Hutty's doing. You did. What was that? You said 18 Gundam models. Is that what you just picked up? Crazy. You sit back, Ian. Ian, I come up with these great ideas about things you should sell. I've got another one for you. I was thinking about it today. Yeah, you need to sell, perhaps in a pack of 5 or a pack of 10, because I'd buy them. Partwork upgrades. Glasses cleaner. Definitely you need them, because these are brilliant for buffing up the metalwork on cars and the windows, and if you like me, cleaning your glasses. And if you look at the state of my one, it's in a mess, and I need to get another one. And I thought, you know what, would it be good if Partwork Upgrades sold these, and then I can just have branded ones when I'm using them? How's that for a good idea, Ian? Agora Models give them out, but I've already destroyed the 2 that they gave me. So I get through cloths like no one's business. The amount of painting that I'm doing at the moment, what for the Stanart shark build, I've been painting something else as well. What else have I been painting? Looking around, trying to figure out what I've been using my airbrush a lot more than normal lately. Let's give it up small time. How the devil are you anyway, Lou? How's things in North Carolina? Is it getting really sunny out there now? I guess those fireflies are coming back and the hummingbirds. I like coming into summer. This is the time of year that I really like. Don't like the heat though, but having that aircon on is absolutely lovely. Is that a Clockwork ET on my table? No, this ET. This ET, I've showed this before. This is a genuine ET from the 80s. And I used to have this as a kid. Look how it's made back then. Look, just screws in the back there. Now, it did have Christmas trees for lights, Christmas tree lights. And they flashed so that they blinked sort of like alternate blue flashes. But I didn't like that. One of them was burnt out. And you can't get Christmas tree lights anymore. So I replaced them with LEDs, as you can see. So now they don't flash. But his finger lights up, which is too bright at the moment to see. But his finger lights up and his eyes light up. But yeah, I used to have loads of ET toys. I had a little one as well, about this big, that you used to be able to push a slider on the back and his neck would come out. I have had notification actually that ET's been sent out. So hopefully I'm going to be getting that soon as well. Oh, and I also got notification of the Lotus 72D, the Ayrton Senna Lotus, which I haven't seen since November last year. I've got one on its way. So I think it's stage 7 we're on now. So we'll be able to continue that. And yes, I'm very conscious of the Pocker builds down here. But these Pocker builds down here, I'm going to have to move them out of here because I've got another filament printer coming, a brand new one, which I'm on an NDA. I can't tell you about at the moment. So it looks good. It looks really good. Do you think they'll ever bring out a Space 1999 law as a Partwork? Don't know, Peter. No idea. You're going to tweak that hood for sure. I know that I can get it down. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the Lamborghini mirror, I think, just so it looks nice. But I'm never going to open it, so I just want it to look nice. It's a Ferrari. Ferraris are there to look nice. I'm going to finish the Alien. It's scheduled next week, Robert, but I won't be finishing it. I'll be doing pack 12. So I've got 12 and 13 here, so I could finish it, but I'm going to do pack 12. I try and do them in bite-sized chunks. So hello, Ed. How's it going? David Giles, it's your birthday? Oh, look, shall I just put this back on the screen and just leave it there? Where's my happy birthday? David Giles, happy birthday. How old are you, David? I'm guessing you're 21. Happy birthday. Listen, folks, for the future buy of the LaFerrari, it has some little issues. I'm surprised that, you see, if I hadn't noticed that wire had snapped, I would have been pretty contented with how it's gone so far. But it's just so disheartening. You know when I did I tried to do the 24-hour stream, and I got to the electrics part of that Amazon, and the electrics failed. I was just so disheartened, thinking there's nothing you can do, because if I was to take the whole thing apart, the whole live stream's out the window. But it is disheartening. Partwork Model Bow. I don't know if he watches my live stream because he's in German. He actually did a 24-hour stream, and I'm thinking of doing what he did, because what he did was an absolutely brilliant idea that he's streaming solidly for 24 hours, but it's not him just streaming. So he would do a segment, and then another builder would come on and do like 3 hours, and then another builder, not from the location here, but from a location wherever they are. So you had 24 hours of just solid streaming like a telethon. I just thought that was quite a great idea that he did. So I didn't watch it all, and it's all in German, but it was a great idea. No problems, Justin. Stevie B, you got an email yesterday. Fandom has sent our stages 6, 7, and 8 of the Skyline. I haven't received mine yet. Although I have received one of those cards telling me someone's underpaid on postage. So no idea what that's going to be. Ross, don't tell me that. You've turned 52 yesterday. My treat to take the day off to see you live. Oh, Ross, look, all you Aussies, you need... Look, I'm just going to keep that on the screen just for a little while, Ross. Happy birthday, Ross. What is it about April? Why is everyone having birthdays in April? Do I really need to count 9 months back? It's going to look good, and one door's going to go up. Fingers crossed. We haven't tested it yet, so I don't know. Hello, Bruce. Hello from Bruce in Wisconsin. Hello, Eric. You did send me my old house. You were born at the Lama McEwen as well. I bet that's completely changed. Hello, Steve. How's it going? I'm not doing too bad today. I'm only 15 minutes behind us again. Model Gamer, hi Wayne. I recently had a look. That's bugging me now. I've got to turn that off. There we go. I recently had a question. What is the first Partwork style model you ever did, and did you film it for YouTube? I did. It was the Millennium Falcon. That was the first one I did. That's on the channel as well. I had to delete a lot of videos. I don't know. Did I tell you last week about? Yeah, I did. I told you about YouTube flagging anything with an Eagle Moss link. So I thought rather than just go through and individually change them, I'll just delete the videos. They're old. No one watches them. They only had about 200 views. All my Loot Crate videos that I did years ago, I deleted all of those as well. They're not fit or becoming of the channel. So they've gone. Where's the best place for a reasonably priced 1.8 display for the LaFerrari DB5 or 250 GTO when complete? I don't know. I know Agora models do bespoke display cases. Model mods do bespoke display. Who else? Ian, do you do display cases? I'm using my Peugeot 205 display case for my Stanart's mechanical shark diorama. But there you go. You were born in a house. Oh, wow. You were born living room of 13 5th Avenue, Wolverhampton, in front of the fireplace. Apparently, I was eager to get out in the world. You were born fast. You received Pack 6. Yeah, no, I understand a lot of Aussies are receiving Pack 6. There's a lot of electrics in it, from what I understand. You'll enjoy it as carpeting and wiring and driver's seat. Oh, that's going to be fun. I actually enjoyed doing all of the spokes this time. I really found the spokes easier on that third tyre because it doesn't move around in the jig as much. But my brother's doing it. My brother's in Australia. Well, I say my brother who wrote the book. He's actually in England at the moment. I tried to get him to come on stream tonight, but he says he's shy. Out of all of my brothers, he's the most extrovert I know. But I am going to do kind of like an interview with him about his book. But he said he's not even going to attempt the spokes one. He's just going to keep the easy one. Cop out. If you're watching, Michael, that's just terrible. Yeah, that's the whole reason I'm doing it, Mad Dad Hobbies. I'm going to do the Lancaster tomorrow, then chill out. It's because I'm not here from like 11 o'clock tomorrow. So, but I'm back in the evening, so I can do the Doctor Who. Did I show you that? I didn't show you that. I knew there was something else. Look, issue 3. I'll have it tomorrow. It's been bought up from Essex tomorrow. So I'll be building issue 3, which is the top dome section that I'm building of that. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be on the channel on Saturday. So there you go. Hello, Alan. How's it going? You're a huge Queen fan, and that'd be really special to see the Flash items. I actually went to a model show, the Small Space Model Show in Hanslop Village Hall. I think I put a video up on there. And they had a box of the rocket ship Ajax from Flash Gordon, and it was just all the printable parts. And I thought it was something to buy. But no, someone was actually just showing you what you get in the kit when you print everything out. There's a lot of printing to do because there's a lot of parts in it, but it's completely free and available online. So the next Corvette's next week, Ross. I've already planned out next week. Next week, we've got RoboCop, Fan Home Optimus Prime, the Corvette, Alien, Lancaster Bomber, Doctor Who. That's next week. It's 19 degrees in Leicester. It's not the size of the box. You damn straight. It's not the size of the box. It's the magic within. I like that. That needs to be put on a t-shirt, Copunky. You sent out over a sneak peek. Oh, the DB5. Feel free to share. Oh, okay. Let's have a quick check of that. Now, if you don't know, Will's Workshop there, he's basically brave enough to take his Eagle Moss DB5 and take the whole thing apart and strip all the paint and basically paint it again. I'm trying to find it. Will's Workshop. Hang on. The funny thing is that I put these. Look, this is gonna trigger you, Will. So hide away. I put ball bearings in my little Tamiya lacquer paint pots, and they're great for shaking them up. But if you shake them too vigorously, as Will found out, they explode. So you don't want to do that. So sorry, you had to Had to experience that, Will. Yeah, don't do that. I did it with an Alclad Chrome, and that thing exploded. That wasn't fun, I'll tell you. That wasn't fun at all. Wow, that's looking really good, though. I'm going to share this screen, Will, okay? Stand by. So this is how it's looking at the moment. Now, why did you do this, Will? Is it because of the color differences that you had? Look, check that out. I'm just going to hide your message. Is it because of the color differences? Because obviously that's all one color now. That looks nice. You'll have a chance to play around with the ejection mechanism. That's great. And I take it you've already put the clear coat on now as well. Is that right? Excellent. Oh, interactive streams. You're going to love them, innit? 10 degrees Celsius, Elizabeth Downs. That's cold, but you're coming into your winter now, aren't you? So, hello, Chris's Collection. How the devil are you? Over in La France? Model Build Studios. Wayne, did you check out the Light My Bricks video on the channel? I did. I haven't got the link to it at the moment, though, Model Build Studios. That's very clever. It's a very clever thing. I need to put that on there. I want to. Some of these lighting solutions for models are amazing. And as Paul mentioned before the chat, we actually saw one in Telford, a guy called Andy from Inner Light, who makes sort of like a complete custom lighting system for models that are self-addressable. Lou, are you aware that Andy's coming to Wonderfest? I think he's got a booth. I think he's got a stall at Wonderfest. So we'll be seeing the Inner Light solution out there. I wasn't aware of that. Hello, the Haydock. Who's having a bet? The Haydock. I saw your name Haydock, and then I thought Aintree. Isn't that word association? Who's having a bet on the National tomorrow? That's one of my guilty pleasures. I like to have a little flutter in the Grand National. That's on tomorrow. Get a bit cold now. I'm going to turn the aircon off. Don't start me on the Robocop. Have you not received yours yet, Lou? I only got mine, in all fairness, about 4 days ago. So, and I think it's a leg. It might be part of a leg. I don't know. Don't know. I'll have to have a check of that. Yes, today's stream is brought to you by the number 3. Yeah, so that alien is going to, one bit's going to, I'm hopefully going to have it done in the next couple of weeks, Robert. So where I'm putting it, though, I don't know. Mrs. Welder Wayne is adamant it ain't coming in the house. So I haven't got a clue what's happening with it. You went down to the newsagents on Wednesday, did not have it. It's now over 3 issues I'm waiting for. Where are you based, Chris Hubbard? Are you talking about the Lancaster? Because if you are, my Lancaster, my W8 Smiths is having problems getting these in. They've got 4 subscribers for these, and they're only getting 2 each time. So I got a little bit antsy with them, which is why they make sure I get one. But I can't believe a big chain like W8 Smith is having a problem getting them in. I would go down to my local shop, my newsagents down the road, but I don't know what their procedure is for ordering things in. I'll have to figure that one out if I do start getting problems. I enjoyed the new Ghostbusters film, Mark England. I enjoyed the Godzilla Kong as well. That was good. The Forbidden Kingdom or something. I don't know what it's called. I'm a believer that subscription companies should stick to the agreement on postage, etc. at the time folk take the subscription and take a hit if the price changes. Well, I think, personally, I think that they... I can understand prices change for the actual cost of goods, you know. So I can understand why they go up. I don't understand about the cost of shipping going up, though, because the cost of shipping's changed as well, hasn't it? Why would you pay more for shipping and have bigger delays? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Over on Twitch, hello. Paxo666, Paxo the Rooster Booster. Not a fan of the new sub arrangements. 5 to 6 issues at a time every 4 weeks. It does make it a lot more expensive. But you know what? It's 50-50 mix. A lot of people like to get a load of things at one time, especially with things like the I think it's on the way actually, the Tumblr. We get 6 issues and hardly anything to do. It can be a little bit disheartening, but I'm hoping as that Tumblr comes on that we will get something to do. Because at the moment, I used to think the Ford GT was one of the easiest builds. I'm starting to think it's the Tumblr. It's really easy. Hello, Jamesy boy. How's it going? The Airfix Spitfire is a great model for an absolute beginner. That's true. Some of the snap together Airfix models are good as well, aren't they? Hello, Sheldon. First live stream for a while. Everyone's catching the live stream. I got treated because I got the mother-in-law here tonight. She's been here all week with her little dog Pip. I think you've seen Pip before. It's a little thing here. She treated us to a Chinese, so I've had a nice Chinese meal this evening, which is why I'm like, Chinese really makes you thirsty, which is why that's my second can that I'm going through at the moment. I do need a bigger den. But you know what? It's like Tetris in here, Anthony. I'm actually just moving things around, and it does keep things sort of like clutter-free in here. So, Phil, welcome aboard. Just in case I thought I'd been eaten by a shark. Phil's been like Uncle Traveling Matt in Fraggle Rock. You've been traveling around, haven't you? Well, I hope you've had a good time. We've been chilling out here, doing just building stuff and getting stressed. You know what? According to Delta Airlines, because I'm having to check the Delta Airlines app every day now, because you know these travel companies, they like to change your flight at the last minute. According to Delta Airlines, my flight is currently gotta put my fingerprint in, got technology in it. Just a moment, logging in. It's 47 days away. 47 days away to Wonderfest. Oh, it's coming really quickly. You had the ET. You had the ET with a slide. There was a whole range of toys like that, wasn't there? It wasn't just that one. You had loads. You had the one in the bike. I wish I still had them. I had the sticker album as well. The shark spitting back out. Have you considered doing the race car from the Agostini? I'm trying to weigh up. I love some of the cars, but I don't want to just plague this channel with 1.8 cars. I'm trying to add a little bit of variety there. That's why I'm glad we're doing things like, you know, the Titanic, the Alien. We've got RoboCop. We've got, you know, there's different builds. I don't like weeks where I'm just doing cars all week. Like this week at the moment, we've done 4 cars. So yeah, I like to mix it up a bit. Not sure about you that you did with Eagle Moss, but don't know with Fan Home. Sorry, Space Junk. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, workshop upgrade. We'll have to go down. You know, Mark, in May, Colin Furs is going to be at Maker Central at the NEC, which is sort of like a creators fair that they have at the NEC. So I just go down there and see, give me a quote on building an underground subterranean kingdom. The world of Wayne Kingdom. That'd be fun. Hi, Ian. How the devil are you? Ian, did you like your plug on my DB5 video? You know what? See, I watched your video after doing my one. So what you're talking about, the suspension on the DB5, it makes perfect sense. I would never have thought that of myself at the moment. So, all fun. Did you watch Fallout on Amazon? I haven't. I didn't even know, Wayne, that it was out yet. So now it is. You know exactly what I'm going to be doing when I get into the house. I've just started to watch The Gentleman. I love The Gentleman film with Colin Farrell. But I want to watch the series because that looks good. It's a Guy Ritchie thing, isn't it? Yeah, 24-hour stream. How much cracking and coffee? Yeah, but that's the joy of it, Ian. That I wouldn't be doing the whole stream. Other people will be taking like a 2-hour slot or something. It'd be like a radio station. You know, for 24 hours, it'd be a radio station with different people doing like a 2-hour segment. And you could probably have like a schedule up of who's doing what at what time. You know, you'll have your people that are just night owls that you're happy to stream at 2 o'clock in the morning. I like the idea of it. It's just something that I'm just spitballing, chewing the fat. It's not all good. Your birthday is next Thursday. Oh, well, I'll catch you next Thursday, Bitstain, and we'll get your happy birthday up. 45. You're never 45. No. You must have. You couldn't be a day over 40 if ever I said. You see, flattery is my business. And you're 39 on the April 24th. Wow, April's got a lot of birthdays. I should start keeping these in my calendar. 24-hour stream with Phil and Lou. You know, Robert, the easiest way to do that is just to stick a GoPro on my head and just follow us around Wonderfest. 24 hours in the life of Wonderfest. That could be fun as well. How many issues in the Agora model Titanic? I don't know. They split it down into packs, and I think it's six stages per pack. And did someone say it's 140 stages for Hachette for the Titanic? So it's however many stages the Titanic is divided by 6. Most Agora model builds are over 12 packs. The only ones that differ from that are the Alien and the Titanic builds, which are obviously the Hachette builds as well. The Ferrari F40, Eric, it's another Ferrari, and again, it's because of the instructions. The instructions are god awful terrible. These people, I'm confused. Help me out here. I mentioned this last week. I'm just checking that's working. If you're on, if you scan that code and you're not subscribed to the channel, it should offer you the option to subscribe to the channel. It takes my YouTube channel so you can subscribe. And when you do that, it should pop up down here. So if anyone's not subscribed, don't unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't think that works. But if you're not subscribed, that should pop up. And I haven't seen a message. As I said at the start of the stream, YouTube subscriptions are all over the place at the moment. And the reason for that is because at the end of like the financial year, we've come to the end of the financial year, they clear off dead accounts. They normally start in March and do it all the way for April. So whereas I may get 30 subscribers a day, you'll find one day I've probably got 35 subscribers, and another day I'm on minus 15. And then it goes up to 2. Then it's minus 20, and then it's up to, it's all over the place. It's weird. You see this steady growth for the whole year, and then come March, it goes like this. So it's like, you know, if you're not subscribed, then definitely check that out. See if you're subscribed, and that will hopefully solve problems. You're born in the front bedroom of 155 Highgate Road in Silby. That's up here, isn't it? My geography of the UK is terrible. Wait, I'm going to start looking into cases. And start to contact the manufacturer, see if we'll look into glass cleaners as well, Ian. Glasses cleaners. I'm telling you, it's a winner. It's a winner chicken dinner. 140 issues. There you go. At the moment, I don't think there's any thing for the Dalek being released at all, but we won't know yet. We haven't got a clue. It's very, out of all of these trial builds we've seen, not a lot of people are finding it. It's definitely in Essex, but God knows where else it is. I think someone told me that they saw it in Scunthorpe, but that's up north somewhere. I don't even know where Scunthorpe is. Wishing Ed 209 part build would come out. Definitely someone. Who was it? Someone's just released one. I think it was Michael Barras, the guy who did the Gremlin there and the Talos. I'm sure he's just done an Ed 209, like an Ed 209 and a RoboCop sort of diorama, but you'd print them separately. I need to check my Patreon account to see if that is the case. One of them has, because I've used someone called Wicked STLs as well, and he's just done he's just doing a diorama of Rocky and Apollo Creed sort of punching each other, which looks really good as well. It is 47 days. Yeah, Ian, stickers. I want stickers. This wall is meant to be covered in stickers. So if you've got stickers that advertise your channel, your business, please send them, and I will put them all on this wall. I want stickers everywhere. Oh, definitely, Ian. I've still got my ticket from last year. I wouldn't have to pay to get in, because with the Space Centre, once you bought a ticket once, you can go in. Phil, Mr. Spruverse, have you seen what they got this? Right, okay. In LA at the moment, in May, they're opening the Sci-Fi Museum in Santa Monica. They've got a full Enterprise D deck there. And I'm sure it's the one that they had at the Quarks Bar at the Hilton. It looks identical. And they've also got a 10 forward. So you can have a drink in 10 forward, and they've got the blue out screens and everything. If you follow them on Facebook, I don't know, it looks amazing. So I'm hoping that, Phil, because you're local to that, Sci-Fi Museum, LA, that you've got to check it out and give your honest opinion about what it is. I can't find it. Oh, yeah, Sci-Fi. It's called Sci-Fi World. Okay. Is that the one? Is it? No, I don't think that's the one. I'll have to find it. It's the Sci-Fi Museum. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it's the one. Let me show you this. It looks amazing. Okay, so this is the Sci-Fi Museum. As you see, it opens May the 27th. Look, the red carpet, 6 p.m. But look, they've got a whole 10 forward set there. It's an opening night gala on May the 27th. Although we'll probably be heading off to Wonderfest then. But they've got, I don't know if they've got it here. They had the bridge as well. Look, this whole bridge section. It looks good. Gotta get to the Sci-Fi Museum. No, I'm not affiliated with them at all, before you ask. I saw your message about that, Milan. I'm making up cryptic messages so I don't say what my you know what, I'm having a rewatch at the moment. You know what series I'm having a rewatch at the moment? I'm on season 2, 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. We were saying that, how isn't it funny how all secret agents or action stars seem to have initials JB? So you've got Jason Bourne, Jack Bauer, James Bond. It's crazy. Ross, see, that one came up. Thank you, Ross. So it is working. I just haven't seen it, so I don't know. Thank you so much for that, Ross. I need to pick his brain about the 650D. Ah, definitely. Yes, all clear coated, needs cutting and polishing. And yes, was due to color issues all over. I know they had different doors and everything. Looks good though, Will. Hello, Craig. How's it going? Yeah, look, Andy's got a booth at Wonderfest. That's going to be brilliant. That's all right, Lou. We'll interview him. We'll do an interview. We'll get him to do his whole spiel on camera for us. I think that could be fun. I bet he'll be up for that as well. Is that the Lou Dalmasso? that needs to go on a t-shirt, definitely. The Lou Dalmasso. Would you like to see my extra close-up? I'm gonna tease you with my extra close-up. Now, we're not showing off our builds, just like we haven't started it yet. So this is my extra close-up. So I know that Lou and Phil's probably really interested in this bit, but I wanted to give you a real close-up of what I've been doing at the moment. Now, just so you know, I haven't touched the Stanart Bruce Mechanical Shark at all. And I can vouch for that. It's all still down here. I haven't touched it at all. Ever since you saw me unboxing it, I have not touched it. All I've done is everything else. So here's my close-up. Are you ready for this? I'm teasing you. Okay, this is the close-up. This is where we're up to so far. There you go. It's coming along. It's coming along. There's my close-up. Not showing you anymore, but I do like to tease you. Keeps people interested. Keeps the ball rolling. Chinese food puts you to sleep. It's just full of so much. I don't know if it's the salt or what. It just makes you so thirsty. Love Chinese food, though. Hello, Wayne in sunny Florida. How is Esther getting on with the gin? I don't know. Should I start drawing lines on the bottle? I think I need to start doing that, Will. I think she's all right. I think we're all right at the moment. She's got enough gin, trust me. She can start a brewery at the moment, Will. And who was it who visited me? It was Mitochondrial Journey. He's bought me a bottle of rum. Oh, wow. I've got a lot of rum to get through, but thank you so much for that. You complete Muppet because you signed up for the Enterprise D build. Everyone blames me for their builds. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. 47 days to go. You need a shuttle Tidarium. I bought a Wonderfest. Yes, you need to finish it. It's not long, is it? To finally get the dots and cross the T's and dot the I's on your models. I just need to get myself in one piece, let alone the model. If Wayne, what's linkage? If Wayne will accept me, I'm seriously thinking going to Wonderfest next year. Definitely, Ian. Come along. More the merrier. We have fun. We have fun at Wonderfest. It's when I said it last week, I said it now. It's a real weird thing, but after Wonderfest, normally if I go to a con, like I go to Insomnia, or I spend the weekend at like a Star Fury convention meeting, who's the person I said's there that I got to see? Elizabeth, Ewan McGregor's wife, Mary Elizabeth, Winstead. She's at a Star Fury convention. I used to come back, and a day later you get the post-con blues. Always just like, I don't want to be back to real life and all of that. Wonderfest is different because when you come back from Wonderfest, you're really inspired to actually do new things and try new things and stuff like that. I don't get that. I'm more eager to wait, hurry for the next year to come. And I think that's brilliant. I think it's great that you can go to a convention to meet like-minded people and come back inspired. It's brilliant. Hi, Roy. How's it going? The Gentleman series is great. Well, I haven't watched it yet, so no spoilers. Anthony, you're definitely looking to finish the Vulcan despite the price. It was my first part build. I started first time, but I had to cancel due to having a stroke. But it'll probably be my last. My Vulcan at the moment is still in a box, but it's getting to the stage where it is going to go on the jig up there, where my big Explorer ship is at the moment, which I need to have a move around in here again. This is changing. This has got to change. I need to rework space. I need to find a place for Optimus as well. That's coming soon. You're dying to do the 89 Batmobile. Well, Chris's collection that was on chat here, he was building the trial version of it. So if it does come out, Paxo666, it's going to look really good. Only vampires watching Enos. A new Guy Ritchie. I love Guy Ritchie. I didn't like King Arthur, I have to say, but the rest of them were all right. New Guy Ritchie film comes out next week. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That's a great title. Take your time, Johnny, especially on the early stages, because some of these things are really tiny. You need these. Although I need a new pair. Look, I lost the nose guard on mine, and I'm wondering why I've got cuts on my nose, because this is really sharp. It's been cutting into me. I looked around. I can't find it. I don't know where it's gone, so. Todd will do a night shift. It's a good idea, though, isn't it? We might have to chew the fat on that one. I know there's a way that you can share your stream code so that someone can jump on at a certain time. Or you just take over from Restream. Everyone's just logging into a Restream and then they can just continue where they left off. Don't know. I'll have to have a think about that. Thomas, it's your birthday today. Oh, my God. Thomas, happy birthday, mate. Everyone's got birthdays. Yeah, the QR code works fine, but what I was hoping is that if someone subscribes who's not subscribed, you see how Ross did that super chat that came down there? New subscribers should come down there as well, and I haven't seen it. And the reason I know there's a problem is because when I'm filming my videos in the morning, that is still on. Oops, that's still on down here. So sometimes I can see it pop up and think, oh, I'm going to have to say that bit again because it's come up this on the screen. So I have to physically turn it off, but it's on at the moment, and I don't know. I need to give it a check. Thank you, Johnny. I think there's an issue. I will have a check of that because the super chat came up, but the subscriber didn't. What I'm asking is, all the models you put together, what was the one that gave you the time? What was the one that gave you the time when putting it all together? What do you mean the time? Because if it's the best model or the one that took the most time, it's always going to be the Bismarck at the moment, because that was just a feat. That was amazing. Did you know the big windows by the Titanic's aft promenade deck could be wound up and down like a car window? I didn't, but a lot of people were saying to me, thank you for that, Milan, about my missing window on my Titanic. It's not missing. I've got it right here. Trying to pick it up. Look, I don't want to lose it. It's right here. I just couldn't figure out where it came from. So when I get the Titanic down, I'll put it back on. I haven't lost it. I did find it on my workstation, and these things just fall off and you never know what's happening. Oh, thank you, Ian. Now, Ian, did that pop up? I don't know if I saw that. Something's not right. Something's not right at all. The reason I thought of you free for a stream is I know live in different time zones. Well, LA is about 8 hours. North Carolina's 5 hours. Don't know. Are there any news agents on? I don't think so. Scunthorpe's in Lincolnshire, is it? I thought it was like Yorkshire. I ain't got a clue. My geography up north is terrible, Anthony. I'm telling you. Hard to keep track of things on my end, but the worst time putting a model together. From Amazon, you can pick up boxes. So I can get boxes of these, really? Of Zeiss lens wipes. I keep them in the shop for glasses. But they're great for glasses, but they're really good for polishing metal on the cars. And they're extra good for doing the windows as well. But as you can see, they do get filthy. If you use them all the time for that, they get filthy, absolutely filthy. And you can't wash them. If you wash them, it spoils the hairs and they just don't wash anymore. I will have to check that out. Lou stole a bunch, did he? I used it. I think I did, yeah. Oh wow. So what you're saying is I could order from Amazon, or I could just take a trip to LA and steal them from your workshop. I don't know. I think next time me and Lou come to your workshop, Phil, you're going to have to frisk us. See what we've taken. Lou does that anyway for his models when we come and visit him. Phil won't think the museum is curated. It looks good though. Look, Lou, I would just go to it for that Enterprise D deck, just to be able to sit in the captain's chair. Like I'm not getting it down again. My picture up there, because I mean I look young in that picture. It hardly looks like me. I need an updated picture of that. Hello, Burnout 1981. How you doing? Started watching the Knight Rider build because I just started the series. I hope I'll have as much fun as DeLorean build. Burnout 1981. You need to check out the new mod. The MikeLaneMods.com has done. It's amazing. You know what? If I hadn't have got to the point that I got to, obviously I finished it, I would definitely put it in. It's absolutely amazing. The guys basically took the car, taken all the electrics out and said, you know what? I'm going to make this exactly like the TV show. And that's what he did. He's created a whole new dashboard, new sounds, everything. It's amazing. Garrick, hello from Kentucky. I will be in you in 47 days. Wicked 3D recently released. It was Wicked 3D. I couldn't figure out if it was Wicked 3D or Michael Barris, because I'm a patron to both of them. You see, it does look nice, doesn't it? You went to the Star Trek. The Star Trek experience was absolutely brilliant, and it's sad. So I spent a whole week in Vegas at Quark's Bar. You know, you have all these plans. We'll go to the Win and we'll go see Le Rev. We'll go see Carrot Top. We'll go see Blue Man Group. That was at the Venetian at the time. I think we saw Celine Dion at Caesar's Palace because she was resident there. And then Penn and Teller at the Rio. This was back in 2009, I'd say 2007. 2007, I think that was. And yeah, it was 2007. But all of those plans went out the window when we found Quark's Bar. When we found Quark's Bar and the Warp Core Breach rum. You heard about the museum. I'll go down there and do a show about it. I'm told that they have several sets they're restoring beyond the D set. Definitely, Phil, it would make an amazing video. I'm telling you, it looks really, really good. Thank you, Ross. 24 is epic. I'll let you into a secret. I went to Disneyland. I went to Disney World when 24 season 3 was on, and they had a great big Virgin Megastore in downtown Disney there. I remember buying the box set and every night watching, because you have to binge watch 24 because it always ends on a cliffhanger. So I watched all 24 episodes while I was in Disney World. So one day of my time in Disney World was watching 24. I'm so sad. The JB line was a joke in the first Kingsman movie. Oh, was it? I've got to watch Kingsman. I haven't watched that in a long time. I didn't like the second one, though. I love Chinese food, especially sweet and sour chicken with the chicken balls. Well, you know what? We never venture out, though, Jamesy boy. We always have the same thing. Mrs. Wayne's got Singapore chow mein. I'll have a normal chow mein, sweet and sour chicken balls, and special fried rice. That's us. It's the same when we order Indian food as well. She'll have a sheikh kebab, and I'll have a chicken paffia. This looks like a bot. Yeah, I thought it was. It's totally my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you hooked on modeling. I am off to one. Don't start. You did this last year, David. You ain't catching me twice. Tattooed zoologist. How the devil are you? No, anyone could chat in this chat. Just like you just did there, Johnny. It's Thursday night. Anyone could chat. It's completely random. We've got absolutely no idea what we're talking about at all. So you peeps steer the conversation. But it's gone quick tonight, hasn't it? There's only 5 more minutes left. You saw a new sub pop up. You say I'm not looking for it. So thank you, Sheldon. I'm not looking for it because I'm concentrating on the screen. Believe me, there is a technical side to this channel where I have to look at the other screen here because all sorts of weird things are happening. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Sounds like a line from The Simpsons. The Zeiss lens wipes are very good. You can wash microcloths, but make sure you don't use any fabric softeners. Really, I found washing them, even after washing them, they just smear afterwards. It's like a one-time use, I'm telling you. And I don't use fabric softener on them, but they just seem to smear everything after that. Are they branded, Ian? Are they branded microcloths? They need to be branded. Partwork upgrades. It's all about the branding now. You know, Spaceballs the headphones, Spaceballs the glasses cleaner, Spaceballs the masking tape, Spaceballs the UV light. I understand that the reason they put that joke in was because I don't know if there's truth in this. That George Lucas said he could use these characters, but he's not allowed to do any merchandising for it. So they Mel Brooks took that literally and didn't put all the merchandising in the film. Spaceballs the toilet paper. I don't know if there's truth in that, but it's a good story. Take care, John. See you later, mate. You donate £100 if you eat a chicken fowl. Ian, I've had a chicken fowl before. Oh my God. One mouthful, no problems at all. 10 seconds later, big problems. Very big problems. I couldn't eat it all. Who orders a fowl and eats the whole thing? Really? It's continued now. I got a notification last week, Connor, so it's on the way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do as soon as this stream's finished, Howard. I'm going to be going to watch the this new Fallout series. Looks good. Nice bit of sci-fi there. But there you go. You know what? This stream has gone so quick tonight. I planned. Look, no, I'm not lying to you. I had my headphones ready here. I planned to have an open floor and get people on to chat with me again tonight because I had nothing to talk about. I thought it'd be good to bring people on, but it's finished. The stream's finished. So perhaps we'll do that next week. It's fun to just talk to random people about random stuff. But thank you for joining me tonight. As I said, tomorrow we're going to have a really quick video on the channel, which is going to be the Lancaster. And that will give me enough time on Saturday to do the Doctor Who Dalek, where we're going to be building the top of the dome section. And I don't know if we get to attach this, but we get to attach this thing here, which I've got to press a button, didn't I? There we go. Exterminate. See, it's worth watching the stream for that. Anyway, listen, thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you later.